What's going on, everyone? It's UpDog here with you, and today we got Crucible Season 11 Week 2 recap for you. My top 5 matches that I came across this week, and I can almost guarantee that some of these will shock you. At least they did me. I did a lot of, I don't want to call it research. I don't know, maybe you want to call it research. But when I was doing these matches, I am just outside of the top 100. I finished 100 for the end of season 10, and I'm just outside of the top 100 because of last week I went 1 and 2. So I wanted to try be within range of getting back into the top 100 this week. That was my goal. So spent a lot of time double checking kits and figuring out things, speeds, calculations, all that. So let's get into this one here, the very first one. This was round 1 in the What's Up Dog room, and got a Nightstalkers team. Kind of scary. 1 Diamond Blade, 3 Diamond Oath. So let's show you how I handled this one. Alright, so Apoc is obviously going to prevent the Safeguard, and then Goblin is going to rewind everybody. Now, you might be wondering, why did I bring Doc Ock? Well, even though he's not healing, he's still doing a lot for the team. He's giving extra max health to the Superior 6 members. He's giving a cleanse on his special if we do have any negative effects on us. Shocker obviously is going to be out there and an extra body to take a hit. So he still does a lot of things, even though he's more known for his healing. He still does a lot of good things. Then we go into Blade with the special from Craven, and it will ability block Oath as well because she's a controller. So double ability block is nice. That drops the Quicksilver low. And Blade just not destroys, but pretty much. He hurts Slayer quite a bit. But Superior 6 is doing their thing so far. So far we're doing pretty good. Waiting on that Apoc ult. Got Agatha out of there. That was a key kill for us in this match. Apoc does his ult, and it's basically over from there. So I went a little bit overkill on this match, but because of the 1 Diamond Blade and the 3 Diamond Oath, I was a little scared. Alright, next up is going to be this amalgamation of characters, and you'll notice Spider Weaver in here. She's a common theme in this video, so keep your eyes out for that. But Captain Britain gonna stop that speed bar from Scientist Supreme. Weaver and 2099 are gonna rip all those positive effects off from everyone. Mephisto's obviously gonna go. Mephisto on the enemy side is gonna go first, but we'll have all that happening for us. Kang is going to take away their speed up in case they do get speed up from Scientist Supreme. This is in room 2, so it's not the raid room. We don't have to worry about the extra raid bonuses that they get. And then Odin is there for countering Mephisto. And when you have a fast team with Odin, he'll get that early assist so that he can start getting the battlefield effect out. So let's go see how that goes. Alright, so we load in. Of course, Scientist Supreme doesn't get her speed bar. Kang actually goes first. Mephisto already did his pact. So we're going to spread the damage around here with the special. Odin with the assist. Then 2099 goes. So already Captain Britain's down. 2099, not a surprise that he's down, but Odin gets his special off. We're going to get those charges on the Weaver. She deletes the Weaver. Odin's starting to get ramped up here. Odin and Kang going to take a 7v2 match here. Already we got most of them at half health, if not all of them. Lady Deathstrike is basically there as well. There goes a big old ult from Kang. He clears a little bit of the board. The counterattacks were unfortunate, though, but we may do because Odin is just a beast. He just deletes everyone. So, Orchis Mephisto, that's how you take them out. Maybe not an ideal team choice, but that's what I had left to work with, so. Alright, next up in room 4 is going to be a full Annihilators team. I saw this counter out there, and I was like, well, might as well try it. It's kind of, I would consider it more of a cheaper counter, even though you still need Apoc. Luckily, we have Ares out there that can take away Safeguard as well, so I think I used Ares in room 6. So we'll actually see that match here in right after this match. We'll see where I used Ares and what team I used with him. But for now, this team, Eternals, Red Hulk, Apoc, Emma, against a full Annihilators team. It's a 1.5 million punch-up. Let's go check it out. Alright, so we go straight into that Gladiator because we don't really have any other option. Give the speed bar to Apoc. Apoc goes and punches. We're going to punch that Thanos. He doesn't die, but that was actually how we planned it because now we can double tap off that Thanos with Icarus. Everybody's in a world of hurt. We do want to get that Gorr out of here as soon as possible. Everybody's slowed. Everybody's rewound. They are not having a good time. We try to kill the Gorr. I didn't expect it to with Emma, but what do you do? They already had slow, so it wasn't any use in using the special. Took out the Ultimus, and Gladiator's all that's left. Just clean him up and have a super easy match. There you have it. Okay, so this is where I ended up using Ares that I talked about earlier. This is in room 6 again, like I kind of hinted at, and look who we have. We got Weaver on here again, and so this took a lot of thinking and theory crafting on what to do, like I was kind of referring to at the beginning of the video. This is one of those matches that took a lot of thought into because there's the speed bar we have to deal with from Scientist Supreme, the speed on Nimrod versus the speed on my team with Kang and the Tangled Web and everything. Everything all considered, had to do some calculations to make sure everything was going to line up just right. I felt pretty confident once I got all that figured out, so let's go show you how this works. Alright, so Kestrel's blocking that summon from Nimrod, so Nimrod doesn't get as much speed. Kang gets to go first. So we'll special right there to kind of spread the damage around. And then we ult onto Nimrod, and I wanted to do that because my 2099 is a skirmisher. If he didn't clear all those buffs on Nimrod, that way that skirmisher, extra skirmisher ability would have cleared it, hopefully. And luckily it did. So now Weaver gets to go. I stunned the Sentinel just so he couldn't take his turn and cleanse everybody. And then we go with the Kang ult. Get a nice rewind. We kill the Nimrod. Permakill, by the way. So that way Scientist Supreme can't bring him back. We special into Lady Deathstrike to try and get some more damage onto her. Then we stun the Mega Sentinel, but she died, so if she lived, I would have liked to have her stunned. So either way works for me. Get some more damage out there. And we finish off the team with Kang. Super crazy theorycraft team, but worked really well. So thought I would put that out there just in case you do run into a full Orchis team in room 6. Alright, so for the last match for today, another Annihilators team, this time with Dorm. I've seen this team before with helping somebody on stream, I think it was. It is kind of nasty, but luckily we're bringing the right tools here. We do have a Black Knight in there as well, so it's really worrisome. It was really worrisome for me, but this team here, I was like, I felt like I had a good option, good chance of winning. So let's show you how it's done. Alright, so 2099 gets to go first. Like I said, Weaver has a big contribution this week for me. So we did... Oh, so one thing I do want to cover here before we get any further. I did have to... For this match, I wanted to make sure I took my 2099 to Skirmisher Purple 3. Because with that Purple 3, with Skirmisher, he gets more focus. So I know it says in his passive, in his kit, this character gains 1000% extra focus for each active ability when clearing positive effects. Now, that's not why I did the Skirmisher. The reason I did the Skirmisher Purple 3 is because of the ult. Yes, the ult does clear 3 positive effects, but then he applies slow and defense down. I really needed that slow to land on Gorr here, because if Gorr doesn't get slowed, then it messes up all the turn order and everything. So because of that one slow, that one debuff landing, that is why this counter worked. So just wanted to point out that yes, it does take a lot of investment for this counter to work, but it does work very well. So back to the match here. You can see the slow and the defense down on Gorr. And then you stun the Black Knight because of that. Also because of that extra focus when 2099 clears those positive effects. So those are all gone. I believe, let me check here. Let's go rewind here just a minute. Okay, that's only a 2-diamond Black Knight, but it should still work for a 3-diamond Black Knight. So we stun him. And then everybody's got revives. Uh-oh, what are we going to do? Well, good news. Red Hulk clears revives when he's with Apocalypse on primary and adjacent enemies. So we got those 3 revives already cleared over here. And now Apoc's going with his ult. And we didn't have any vulnerables out, but we are going to punch the Black Knight, I believe. I didn't want to take a chance because Black Knight had a revive. I didn't want to take a chance on just letting him stay there and punch Thanos instead. I'd rather take the chance on Thanos using his passive against us, which he does right here. There he goes. So I'd rather take that damage than having to deal with a revived Black Knight and everything with all those charges. And so then with Weaver, go ahead and special here. We permakill the Thanos, even though we didn't really have to rely on the permakill because of the Red Hulk special clearing those revives. The big ult from Nova, and then we punch out the Gorr, and it's game over. Game over from there. So hopefully those counters were helpful for you. I always love doing these every week. Love recapping the matches that I've done. Hopefully give you guys some ideas for theory crafting for your matches. And if you want to watch me help people do their Crucible matches, I'm always on Twitch on Sundays and Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Central. And yep, we just spend hours doing everybody's Crucibles. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. But until next time, make sure you spend those resources wisely, and we will see you around.